CASI in Davenport says that a portion of its funding for them and other organizations in Scott County is at risk this morning as changes in the county budget for next fiscal year could mean less support for these organizations. News 8's Jonathan Fong is live in Davenport for us this morning. Jonathan, you spoke with CASI's director, so how could these possible cuts affect them?
Yeah, good morning, David. Like you just said, we're outside CASI, which stands for the Center for Active Seniors, Inc. Now, this location also includes Jane's Place, which is an adult daycare center for those with dementia, Alzheimer's, and other mental impairments. Now, that's important because I talked with CASI's director, Laura Kopp, and she says a possible change in the county budget could mean Jane's Place losing 25% of its funding. That would make it not possible for them to continue running the program, as it already has less revenue from previously being closed for a year due to COVID. Now, Laura says other organizations in the area could face budget cuts too if Scott County's funding takes a hit.
We cannot rely on one-time grant opportunities. We cannot rely on exhausting fundraising efforts. CASI has 5 major fundraisers throughout the year that I personally, as the CEO, organize. It's not a feasible funding model.
Now, the Scott County Board declined an interview but released a statement saying in part, "We are waiting to see if Iowa legislators impose new laws that will reduce our revenues from property taxes." Now, the most important law behind this now only needs the governor's signature, which would reduce the amount of money coming into Scott County, meaning that if it were to be signed, the board says they would need to discuss what cuts might be necessary to keep the budget intact. Back to you, David.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. This comes at a time where CASI just celebrated 50 years of service to our community. They say by their estimates that the Senior Center has helped over 250,000 families right here in the Quad Cities.